At the first glance, Love comes off to many as just another prank YouTuber who lives a happy life making others laugh. And with his channel recently exploding from 1,500 subscribers just 2 years ago to over 1.5 million today, many would give everything to switch places with him. However, beneath the surface of Love's seemingly carefree existence as a prank YouTuber was an inspiring journey full of struggles. So let's take a look at the dark rise of Lofe. To start off this video, let's go back to his childhood. While high school tends to be the best time of most people's lives, this definitely wasn't the case for Lofe. In a video on his channel where he shows his vulnerable side, he said that ever since he could remember, he was always bullied for some reason or the other, be it for his appearance, wearing glasses, and even for being part Korean.
I got bullied pretty bad, and kids, they kind of butchered me in high school, everything about me, what I looked like. I was pretty skinny, I had glasses, I'm half Korean. I don't know why that was a big discussion of all the kids, but yeah, they pretty much just called me every name that you can think of, and I never stood up for myself ever. I don't know. I was still pretty scared. I remember just hiding behind my locker and using it as the door as a shield when they would say stuff to me in the halls. Yeah, they would do anything to me physically, anything. I would yeah.
Over time, this continuous bullying took a major toll on Lofe and his mental health, as it made him develop an inferiority complex where all he ever wanted to do was please others in order to make friends. Lofe would also struggle in school academically, with bad grades, but regardless, he would manage to enroll in a university. But even there, during his time, he started to feel lost and confused with what he wanted to do in life, as everyone around him seemed to be getting good futures set out for them, while he was getting fired from each and every job which he tried to give a shot.
Basically, I've worked every shit job in the book. Literally, car wash, scrubbing vomit off of a fast food restaurant, bathroom floor, my first day, retail, all the jobs in the book. And I've always been, they always end up with me getting fired because I don't know, I'm not a very good employee. I just have a hard time getting engaged in the work.
And while he would be at his lowest, his depression would get the worst of him, as at one point, he even tried to end it all. But luckily, he did not succeed in doing so, and after this incident, he would decide to also get his life together and become an entertainer. Whenever he felt low, Lofe would always be interested in creative media, be it rock music or even movies. And being so involved in these things gave him the inspiration to make a YouTube channel on September 15th of 2013. However, rather than making prank videos, he thought he would be able to make it big as a musician. But the kind of music he posted was extremely dark, so much so that he even got the police called on him, which led to a major scene which further fueled the bullying which he faced in his local area.
Naively, when I was around 17, led me to the idea that I could do something in music. Basically, I tried to do that, and not only was that just a failure, I had this idea that I was going to do a shock value sort of violent content music, sort of like old Eminem or something, and the whole thing quite literally ended up with the cops being in my living room at 9 in the morning on a weekday. So not only was it a failure that was broadcasted to everybody that knew me, but it ended in legal trouble as well.
And after this, he decided to rather just entertain others by making people laugh, which is something that he always used to do. And with that he created his first YouTube video, I Lost My Snake in Lecture Prank, which was heavily inspired by Lofe's pet spider video. However, Lofe's awkward but likable personality added to the authenticity, and the reaction he got from the students really allowed this video to gain major traction. And it was around this time that Lofe would come up with the iconic name for his YouTube channel. But what this means is truly shocking, as while it may appear to be a funny and short name, it really stands for loser of everything, which is how he thought of himself at the time. As up until this point, he knew nothing but failure, be it at school or at getting a job. Despite going viral on his very first prank video, it wasn't all up from here, as the views on his next few videos would completely fall down, and his desire to pursue YouTube would clash with his education, as he was even put on academic probation. But surprisingly, Lofe put extra effort and managed to graduate college, and it was after this point where he would decide that there was no stopping now, as he needed to push himself for YouTube in the same manner. From getting tattooed for a hilarious job interview, to cheating during basketball pickup games and trolling the general public, Lofe's channel would gradually start to see massive growth as people became obsessed with his hilarious pranks and collab videos with other YouTubers such as Didion and Berlin Levine. Lofe would also grow even further as he and others posted hilarious clips of his videos to TikTok, as these quick short moments from his hilarious uploads showed his content to a new audience who then tuned in for his regular videos. And this strategy of consistent high quality videos have brought him to where he is today, having amassed over 1.5 million subscribers on his main channel. While Lofe even today has his struggles with mental health, he's surprisingly open as compared to other YouTubers, which can clearly be seen by these videos where he shows his vulnerable side to his audience. But despite having these struggles, Lofe has stayed motivated, as the positive response from his fans always keeps him going, and he has even improved his life by seeking out help in the form of therapy to deal with these issues which he goes through. I believe that his story is truly inspiring, as he showed that despite living a life full of failures, one can still emerge on the top, and it is clear that he will only grow further from this point. And with that, we have reached the end of the video. I hope all of you enjoyed and stay posted for my future uploads. I also encourage each and every one of you to leave a positive comment on Lofe's channel and any other YouTuber who you enjoy, because your words of positivity can really keep them pushing through difficult times. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.